everyone. Welcome back to Build. I'm your host, Brittany Jones-Cooper, and today I'm sitting down with comedian and actor Tone Bell. 2019 has been a big year for him. He stars in the CBS comedy Fam about a blended family trying to get along, and he's in the new movie Little, where he plays Preston, a lovable app developer whose ruthless boss becomes the 13-year-old version of herself. Take a look.
I quit! Go then! I'm doing that right now. I'm not following your instructions anymore, so girl, bye. Girl, bye. Bye, bye, bye. I'm in sync.
Ugh! And take your damn bagels with you!
Was that an everything bagel? You are nothing!
Ugh.
There's only one person I know who acts like that.
Don't say it.
Jordan Sanders.
Hey,
What?
who are you?
Excuse me?
Whose child are you?
Whose child are you? Whose child is this walking around here in a tiny pink pantsuit?
Shut up! Get back to work.
You know what? She need a whooping. What's
What
in
she
my
do?
purse? Let me go. You know, I'm gonna go get a belt, because I sure
Yeah,
ain't
get a
got
belt.
one on
Whip
me
somebody else's
today.
child.
Put your hands together for Tone Bell.
Yeah. What up? What up?
I think we should just start every interview with that clip. I love it so much. Flip somebody else's child. More people need to do that.
I mean, we need to bring it back.
Yeah, bring it. I don't know if I could co-sign that.
Community involvement. You know what I mean?
This movie I got to see a couple weeks ago. I got to talk to these three lovely ladies. I'm such a big fan of what you guys created. How did you get tagged to be a part of this project?
I mean, I auditioned.
Yeah.
I auditioned like everybody else. But I had already worked with Will Packer at one point for a show on NBC I had called Truth Be Told. And so, yeah, so just had a relationship with him already. And then I almost started a project with our director, Tina Gordon, Regina and I a couple years ago. And then that kind of just, just some stuff doesn't make. And I knew Issa just from, we have mutual friends and stuff. And kind of all came together and got a chance to go home back to Atlanta and shoot the movie.
Yeah, which is amazing. And, it premiered over the weekend.
Yeah.
And last week you wrapped up the finale of The Fam.
Yep.
You've had a busy week.
Man, busy year, busy like
Yes.
first quarter. Yeah, it's been great.
What was last week like where you just had like good thing happening? After
Well, I had just wrapped another movie too, so I'm back on
Jeez.
tour doing stand-up, right? So I'm back city to city. So in between, I just finished a movie called Sylvie, and Little's coming out, and then so like just trying to bounce around. I think I was in Madison, Wisconsin at a club, and then had to go back and do the premiere, and then head out to St. Louis the next day, and still doing press. And so like it's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about all the
Trying to get
love?
my Kevin Hart on, you know what I mean? Just trying to.
I mean, honestly,
trying to stay busy.
hardest working man in the business. You're there. You're doing.
Ugh.
You just listed
So-
a whole bunch of stuff. Last
know.
week I ordered Seamless.
I mean,
and
there's
came to this
more.
job.
You know what I mean? There's some more stuff coming. But yeah, I'm just happy to be working.
How do you feel about all the love around Little? Because I saw like different actors like buying out theaters and
Yeah.
like on social media, it was what everybody was talking about.
Yeah, it was. I started getting lists like of Yvonne from Insecure was sending out a list of like free showings or like, hey, we're buying this theater out this Sunday. Come out, we're doing soda and popcorn for everybody. And yeah, it was. And I was just in St. Louis with my family, and I couldn't go. I had to go see my grandfather. But like 50 people in my family just went to all go support, and they came to the show the night before, and then went out to the movie. So maybe next weekend when I'm back in LA for the day, like I'll go and try to do something like that.
For the day.
I know I got to leave here for the day, then go and then getting these miles though. You know what I
Busy,
mean?
Right? Are you medallion status yet on whatever airline?
Man, I'm trying to hit that diamond so hard.
Okay, I got
My
you
accent, I
everyone.
think my accent just came out.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. It's cool.
Yeah. Proper.
So you get to do a lot of your scenes with Issa Rae.
Yeah.
And your chemistry felt so organic, and it seemed like your characters were friends, which is maybe why it felt so good. And I was like rooting for the love also.
Yeah, it was cool because I didn't realize until I watched it at the premiere because I hadn't seen a cut of it yet. And so when I saw it, I really didn't, because I didn't know what they chose. We did so many different takes of so many scenes and a lot of just ad-libbing and just off the cuff, making sure we stay in it. And so I didn't know what they were going to pick. And it was kind of cool to realize I was going to be the more grounded, I listen and I'm not, too big over the top. I mean, that clip doesn't prove that. But yeah, it was cool. And Issa is so giving, and we kind of would share like what I want to try or what she wants to try. Yeah. And it was, I can see why people love Insecure and people love working with her. She's great.
Take me through that process, because obviously there's a script, but at what point do they let you guys play, and how was that? How fun is that for you?
Man, I got thrown in scenes I wasn't even supposed to be in. so I'm sure some stuff didn't make it and some stuff did. But yeah, it was like, the scene might be a page and a half long, and then we just go. Wow. And we kind of just have fun with it. And then you see in the edit what made it.
Did some of it make it in, some of the ad-libs and stuff?
Yeah, there's like one upstairs after a meeting that it switched up though. One little piece I did see I thought they were gonna put in, they didn't put it in. So hopefully at some point when the DVD or when it comes out in a few months, then there'll be some bloopers because I had Marseille losing it. Like the pink pantsuit is what made it in, but I threw a lot of stuff at her. And at one point she couldn't take it. And we all cracked up. I mean, but everybody had those moments. Yeah. Everybody's super funny. So everybody had a moment where you did not see it coming because I gave Issa when she had on like the gold dress. I mean, I was giving it to her.
And you have to be a little nice to Marseille because she's your boss.
I mean, she's the boss.
Yeah.
She's the boss. She's like, can we do that again? You're like, yeah, listen to her. She can't even drive, but...
Right. Did she really make calls like that on set? Was she involved like that? Okay, I was like, damn, all right.
No, it was very, if any actor wants to, if you can, you go like, I can do that better. Like one of those. It wasn't like, get in there and do that again. But no, I probably worked with Marseille 2 days. Yeah. And then, and like the one we just saw. And, but no, I'm so professional, probably more professional than anybody else on set.
Yeah, she's an old soul for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And this whole movie is basically a woman is shrunk back down to her younger age to sort of recorrect some of the things that happened to her in middle school. Yeah. What was middle school like for you?
Man, it was hard. Like I had like a weird haircut because we was broke. So my mom was like cutting my hair. I was still uncomfortable with the gap in my teeth. It was like, just kind of I wasn't slim. I was a little thick. You know what I mean? I was a little plump, you know what I mean? So kind of dealing with that. And I mean, I can't say I got bullied like crazy, but it does make you have some memories to go, I remember moments like this. Oh, yeah. Like the straws in the hair and all that kind of stuff. I mean, not for me, but yeah. Especially when I went through my early, man, I had my genuine phase where, man, come on, man. Don't act like the genuine, everything is gelled down.
Yeah, just real slick on the side.
Oh, man, I had like the curvy sideburn. It was, oh, man. I don't want to see any of those photos.
I would love to see any of those photos.
No, we burning all them.
Did you ever get picked on? Was that ever something? Or did you pick on anybody?
Well, yeah, but I'm from Decatur. That's just how that's how you get by. Yeah. Just like if somebody doesn't make fun of you, they don't even recognize you. You have to, at least somebody is treating you like a person, even if it's terrible at the moment. But yeah, I mean, that's just, just joning, snapping. Yeah. This is part of it.
I asked that because I wonder now that you've achieved some success, if any of those old bullies try to come hit you.
Nah, not asking for money.
Right.
Like, man, we wasn't friends.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I would keep up with everybody that went to high school and college with, so now everybody's like super supportive right now.
Yeah. And what was your favorite day on set on Little?
Oh, my favorite day on set, probably the day we wrapped because everybody was there. I mean, just being there. Maybe Luke wasn't there, and then I would say 90% of the cast was around. So just being able to say bye, and we all wrapped at the same time, and it was really cool. It was kind of like a reunion. Even people came to set that wasn't even shooting that day. So yeah, it was cool.
You mentioned Luke, and I came across this article that was like Luke, Justin Hartley, and you are like the bays of Little, because all of you play these really kind of nice guys who are supportive.
We are nice guys.
Yeah. So have you had like a lot of people slipping into your DMs thinking that you're actually like Preston?
What's a DM?
It's a direct message. On Instagram or Twitter.
Oh, that's when people say IG, that's what they mean. Okay. Yeah, I mean, some people shooting their shot out here. I can't be mad. I'm single right now, so hey, look, shoot your shot if you're gonna shoot it.
I love how high your voice just got.
How do we lie?
So in addition to Little, which has been such a success, and like I said, so much fun to watch, you have Fam, which has been so well received on CBS, and you guys had the finale last week.
Yeah, so we I play Nick on Fam every Thursday night, and Nina Dobrev and I Clem and Nick got married on the finale. Yeah. So so our season is over now, but yeah, you can go back and watch them on demand. But yeah, man, that was so much fun because her and I did a movie a year prior called Dog Days, and that's how we met. And so we didn't even think this was going to be possible because they called me and they called her and they're like, would you guys want to work together again? And I'm like, yeah, fuck yes, let's do it. And, we talked to each other and she was like, you want to do this? And I'm like, let's do it. She's like, let's go. And we've been having a great time because she'd never done multicam before. So I got a chance to like really kind of coach her in that because most of my career has been multicam. When I got into kind of the movie game, she kind of helped me out with the single cam stuff. Yeah.
I think we have a clip from Fam if you guys haven't had a chance to check it out. Can we throw to that really quick?
Oh my God, Nick. What's all this?
Play dance mix.
Calling Dan Minsk.
Damn it. Stop. Bad phone. Stop.
Nick?
Dan, hey, man. It's been a long time. Long time.
Let me guess. Trying to play a dance mix?
You got it. All right, gotta go, man. Bye. I'll just do this the old-fashioned way.
Oh, Nick? Nick, what is going on?
I'm transporting you to Havana, Cuba, and giving you the wedding dance that you've always dreamed of.
They didn't know I was gonna do that. Yeah, they didn't. I just set it up myself, and when we did it live, I just put the rose down there, so the director, nobody knew I was gonna do that. And I love. That's what I love about multicam, because I think people don't know that it's a real live audience there, and like people are laughing. So a lot of times, like either I mess up or do something that the director or producers are like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Man, we out here having fun."
Right.
And the crowd loves it, and we have so much fun. I mean, they both kill. Everybody, the whole cast kills it. Shirley Ralph, I mean, she's a monster.
Shirley Ralph is so amazing, and
Yeah.
she gets to play your mom, which is just like so cool.
And they didn't even tell me. They're like,
icon.
"We're gonna let you know who we're thinking about," and then I get back in town and I find out Shirley Ralph, and I was like, "Oh, we ain't gotta talk no more."
Right.
This is yeah. We doing this. Dream Girl? Yeah.
Actual living icon. What has been like what's the vibe on set? Because like I met Nina, she's so funny.
Yeah.
Like everybody's so talented and funny. What is the downtime like?
I mean, we have such a good rapport with everybody has like such a close relationship, and we're really like a family. And even during lunch, I mean, we eat breakfast together, lunch together, and I mean, we stay after. I mean, we get there at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're done rehearsing by 2, maybe 3, and then we'll stay on set in our dressing room just hanging out till like 5. And we just kick it. I mean, everybody, unless you have something to do on audition or a meeting or something, everybody usually just kicks. And it's after we wrap the live show, we drink a little adult apple juice after this on the in the dressing room. We have like a little party. Everybody opens their doors and everybody's friends comes out. Yeah.
Is that a unique thing for you? Have you had that experience on other sets?
Close to, but not. I've been on a larger, disjointed when I was doing the Netflix show. I mean, we'll all kick it too. I mean, that was a different show, and there was more. It was weed there. You know what I mean?
So other activities.
It was a weed show, so there was people brought party favors. But yeah, I mean, like this one is super tight because the neighborhood is right next to us, so we see Sid and Tashina every day and Max Greenfield, so it's a really nice little family.
I love that. And you've got all this going on, and you're still doing stand-up.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked at your Twitter, and you've got show after show after show. So what do you have going on?
So the special, my first special, our special just came out February 22nd, so now streaming on.
I saw that. Can't cancel this, right?
Can't cancel. Yeah. I mean, you get it.
Yeah. Can't cancel it.
Yeah, you can't cancel it. And yeah, you got it. And so now I'm just back on tour. So in between the movies and the TV, I just left St. Louis, head to Albany next week, and yeah, I mean, just like plenty of tour dates on my website. But yeah, but I love it. That was like it's my favorite thing to do because I love just like testing the waters on. Hopefully, what I think is funny, you think is funny, and then people also didn't know that I've been doing comedy way longer than I've been acting professionally. So this is a good chance to like let people know I've been doing this. Yeah. So.
I know there's a lot of performers who basically once they get movies and TV, they maybe get off the road because stand-up is so demanding.
Yeah.
What keeps you on the road? What do you love about it?
It's the only thing that I own. It's like I mean, I can read somebody else's lines, I can do what they want me to do, and I can try to play a character they want me to play, and I enjoy that as well. But when it comes down to like what's in my notebook, what's in my head, if I can push it out and it's my entertainment, you can't take that from me. And if I get all the gratitude from it, if it goes well, and I take the brunt of it if it doesn't go well. But it's my self-creation, and I love putting it out.
Yeah, and the material you cover is so, I mean, Can't Cancel This was so funny. You go in on your parents.
Oh, man.
Like, what was their reaction to watching that? And are they okay with you sharing all of their little personal things?
My mom, she almost can't hear it anyway. So I talk a lot about her, like not wearing her hearing aids. But she loves it. My dad was a little like testy at first. My dad was like, man, people gonna think I'm ridiculous. And I was like, you are, man. You are ridiculous.
Like, look at your pants.
Well, most dads are ridiculous. So, I mean, it's very few cool-ass dads out there. But, yeah, man, he loves it now. I mean, people stop him on the street. Yeah. I mean, people see him, they go, oh, man, what, you're not wearing the jeans anymore? So, I think he's enjoying it.
Yeah. How much do you have to cater your set from city to city? Or do you try to just, like...
Not a whole lot. I mean, like, some cities don't need as much charisma, so I can bring it. You know, I can just talk. Some cities need a little more like a little more performance in it, but usually it's material. I mean, now that I'm more comfortable in my skin after I've been headlining like 6 years now. Now I do me. If you don't like it, then hey, you don't have to. But this is what I'm putting out. So I'm working on the second hour now.
Yeah. And is there anything that's off limits for you, comedy wise?
If you notice in my special, it's I hear that it doesn't feel like 70 minutes. It's 70 minutes. Yeah. So it's but I did like 90. We had to cut it back, and it just because I'm a storyteller, so it flows pretty well. But I refuse. Like I won't say the N word on stage. I don't know if anybody noticed it, but like if you not, and I can't say that I don't say it in life. I mean, occasionally, like I'm from Georgia, so I mean, I can't say I don't say it every now and then. But yeah, man, it's something important to me. I just want anybody to be able to repeat what I say in any room and be comfortable with it. Yeah. So like that's important to me.
I think that's really important as well. As somebody like with music, and you find yourself in a room and people are singing the lyrics, and you're just kind of like, oh, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's like
everybody's.
I want my grandparents to be able to. I mean, I curse, so like they still not gonna watch it because they in church 8 days a week, but I do want to be able to from 18 to 80. If you're at a live show, you will enjoy it. Yeah. That's one thing I can guarantee.
What kind of prep time does that take to do a 90-minute set?
Man, we were about a year and a half?
Yeah,
about a year and a half.
Insane. Yeah, that's so long. I'm just thinking about how long.
And I threw about 50 minutes away. I didn't throw it away, but I put it back in the notebook. Yeah. And then I got frustrated because I attempted to get another special about a year prior to that, and then it didn't happen. And I was like, oh, y'all don't like this? I'm going to do something else. And then I just took maybe 10 minutes of that, and then I rebuilt. And then stuff kind of came up on stage that I wasn't even thinking about because I blacked out. I mean, I straight up. Do you remember that scene in Old School where Will Ferrell's at the podium and he just like, what happened? Like that's what it felt like. When the time I wrapped the special, I walked off. I was like, how was it, guys? And they're like, no, you killed. Wow. And I was like, I don't remember a fucking thing. Wow.
And do you have like notes anywhere, or that's all in here?
No, there's no notes. I mean, sometimes they'll like some people like a guide in the back. They'll sort of have like a prompter up, so it'll just tell you what should be next. But everything kind of flows, so everything has a through line. So I didn't have to have it.
Gotcha. So you're working on the second hour.
Yeah.
What's maybe a topic that you are interested in?
I'm doing a lot of stuff about healthcare.
Really?
Yeah.
What's so interesting about healthcare to you right now?
That it's amazing to me that like half the country doesn't have insurance, and the people that do have insurance, half of us don't go until we get sick. So why not go check before you get sick? Like why? If you have insurance, it's a copay. You only got $25. You waste $25 every day. You waste a copay's amount of money every day. Yeah. Go be not sick. I just tell people, like, I just go to the doctor. I don't even got an appointment. I just stop by. I be watching the game, and I just leave. Hey, fellas, I'm about to leave real quick. Where you going to the doctor? Why? Nothing. Because I can. I just go because I got insurance. I'm about to go spend $25, make sure I don't get sick.
That is actually really important, and it's preventative, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, and I just look at my life and people around me, and I've seen, older people in my family not make it recently or get sick or have to go to the hospital, friends from college and stuff. So it's like, what's important right now? Especially with the climate right now of like the new campaigns coming out and everybody's talking about healthcare, and why not?
That's a good point. Are you going to touch politics at all?
No, that is not my lane. There are other comics out here that do that. I do not do that.
Why?
It divides people. Yeah. I'm trying to bring people together. I don't want to divide it by some off opinion because people live in sound bites a lot now. And if I say one thing and you don't, I mean, I had it on my last special. I made this. If you listen to the whole thing, it makes so much sense because I wrap it all up and I talk about how I grew up and the idea of homophobia. And I'm not gonna tell you the bit now. You have to go look at it. But you watch the whole thing and you go, oh man, this is a wonderful perspective most people should have. But if you listen to the very top of it, you go, nope, I hate it. And that's kind of society we live in now, where like you only get a blurb and then you miss the entire picture. Look, man, if you only saw the Mona Lisa like this, it's not beautiful.
It's just an eyeball.
Yeah, so you got to see the whole picture.
Yeah, I do love that, and I feel like more and more comedy shows I go to, they have people put their phones away because I think that was happening. People would take like a little clip of something and then out of context, it doesn't make any sense.
All the time.
You're targeted and for no reason.
I had a dude. Where were we? Kansas. We were in Kansas City, and some dude sitting like this. So like I'm gonna say this dude sitting like this the whole time. I was like, come on, man, put your phone away. He's like, I'm not doing nothing. I was like, who sit like that? Who sits? Who just? No, man, I'm good. I'm not. And I was just like, come look, let me get my art right before. If I was finished and it was polished, who cares? If I had already shot the special and I'm still doing that material for a little bit, who cares? But like as I'm creating, let me get it right first. Yeah. So it's just like it should be respect for an artist. Like, let me, you don't want to see the paint before the first stroke. Like, let me finish it up.
Absolutely. On that note, what are some upcoming dates or places that we could catch you?
I'm in Albany, New York. I'm in Kansas City. Is it Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas, Missouri? I forget which one it is. Kansas City, Missouri. I have now you're making me blank. What else? Just yell that, bro.
Just go to tonebell.com.
Oh, Lexington. Yeah, Lexington, Kentucky. Cincinnati, Ohio. Virginia Beach. It's check the website. Okay. Check the website. They'll all be on there.
All right, cool. I know we have a question or two before we get out of here. So who do we have first?
Let's do it.
Right there.
How you doing? My name is Cordy.
What's up, Corey?
What's going on? It's Cordy with like
Courtney.
It's with a D. Courtney.
Oh, Cordy.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah. So I have very traditional grandparents, traditional parents, and like you said, your parents are like very traditional, right? Your grandparents.
Yeah.
So how'd you go around and like tell them like, oh, I want to be a comedian. I want to tell jokes. Like, how do you?
Man, it was a hard one, man, because I graduated college in 2004, and then I had a corporate gig out in San Francisco. Then I went back to Atlanta for a second, and I worked for Anheuser-Busch for 7 years doing marketing, and I started like moonlighting doing comedy at night. And I remember when I got a promotion, but I took the layoff instead. And I was like, I'm gonna move to LA and give it a shot.
That's a big.
And that's a hard thing to tell black parents.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like when you tell them you're gonna quit your corporate job that's going well, and to go do stand up, they say sit down. Like it's a rough transition, but now I mean they love it now.
Yeah.
They love it now. I stuck with it, and I follow my dream, and I sometimes you just have to. I mean, I said it before, I'll say it again. Sometimes you have to roll the dice on yourself. So I did that, and it worked out.
All right, cool. And like, can I ask like one more question? Is that cool? I get overwhelmed with everything. So I try to do like a whole lot of things, like music, all that stuff. So, like, how do you find like what's like the best thing that you're good at? Do you just give everything a shot, or
the one thing that you'll do for no money?
Makes sense.
The one thing that you do, like that you love to do, and you would never have to get a dime from it, and you still would do it. I mean, and that's really how I feel about stand up. Because I mean, most stand up, I mean, it takes you forever to get paid doing stand up. So I mean, to make a living on it, I think. So, I mean, I don't think I made money doing stand-up until, I mean, probably about 6 months ago. You know what I mean? I'm just now breaking even on doing stand-up. But yeah, I mean, the one thing you would do for no money, I think, is the thing that you chase the hardest.
Cool. All right, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Good question. And next one.
Hi, is my mic on? Oh. Hi, I'm Xavier. My first question is, do you think Perrier will help me get a loan?
I do think it will increase your chances.
Okay, might increase the rate.
Hey, man, look, man, those bubbles work, baby. Thank you for watching the special.
You won't get stopped at the airport when you drink it.
And then my second question is, R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle. I know we just lost him, and he has an amazing legacy. So I was curious to know what you want your legacy to be when your career is said and done, and maybe you're retired or...
Well, my legacy to be, well, one, yes, R.I.P. Nipsey. And silly thing about Nipsey, like he and I were going back and forth in November. We were talking over email because Nipsey was going to give me a song for my special. So I had a buddy that I wanted to work with at home, and I was like, hey, if you don't get this done in time, I'm going to get, Nipsey was like, you let me know what track, man, and you got it. And it was, I mean, he just a gracious dude. So, I mean, much love to him and his family. What do I want my legacy to be? I don't know. I guess I'm not thinking about it just yet. I mean, I'm really. I just want to inspire and motivate. You know, if one kid goes, oh man, I can follow my dream, even if it's not comedy or entertainment based, but I mean, I got family members who want to do certain things, open up a business or invent something or whatever they want to do. It's like you can, it's possible. So if I mean, whenever I book something, I don't pat myself on the back going, oh. Yeah, like I go, you work for that, you earn that. Deserve is a hard word to use, but your determination will get you there. So like I think that's what I would want to leave. It's if you try hard enough, you will get there. And I mean, you got to flow like water, man. If there's a rock in the way, go around that shit. You know what I mean? Like it's not about just looking at that one thing and then making you back up. It's not a dam. You got to go around it. You got to make your own path.
That's great advice. And also what you said, too, about your comedy bringing people together. I mean, that's such an important thing, especially now where everything is so divisive, that if you could get your friends or family together and enjoy something and just have community, I mean, comedy really does that.
One thing I love about the tour I'm on, one of my best friends, Raho Perez, we go all around the country, and you know, traditionally sometimes you have some clubs that are predominantly black or some that are predominantly white, depending on what area they're in town. So sometimes they don't share audiences, but a lot of clubs when we go, the club manager goes, man, we've never had a mixed audience like this. We've never, I mean, on both sides, and it's beautiful to see that people are starting to support and people laugh at the same thing. So I mean, to me, if we can all laugh at that, we should be able to laugh outside the comedy club too.
I'm just thinking about what your fan base, how it probably has expanded to in the past year with Fam and Little, and just all these different audiences.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yes, I mean, they're starting to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you, and I can't
I'm
wait to
excited.
see-
I'm excited for you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I would do this job for no money, so I think we're both in a good place, right?
Well, I could not because I got bills now. But yeah, this is great. Thank y'all.
Well, guys, Little is in theaters now, so go check that out. And if you want to check out tonebell.com to find dates for his upcoming comedy shows,
Can't cancel this.
give it up for Tone Bell.